What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the build series. Last time we left off with me getting the harness out of the rear of the frame. So that leaves us with pulling it back through to the front so we can connect the hand controls, connect the headlight and the tail light, with the goal to, by the end of the episode, turn the key on and verify that all the connections work as they should, and to clear wiring off of our list, because I'm excited for the fun stuff. Wiring I'm not so excited for. So let's get started. We have the shop vac connected to the rear of the bike. I'm going to cut it on in a second and let it suck these little kites down through the backbone. This will help with me grabbing the harness and pulling it back up the frame. I'm turning the vacuum on, so cover your ears. Got the strings pulled by the vacuum. Next up is tying the wiring harness to the strings and using a little bit of electrical tape to start pulling it through the frame. The first part of the harness, I put a little bit of heat shrink tube on most of it. I'm gonna put some heat on it, tighten it up, and then I'm gonna also double down with some electric tape and start pulling it through. I'm going to put all my pin connectors on both sides, here and the headlight. I'm going to hopefully figure out which part of the hand controls go to which part of the harness. On the left side harness, I have some funky colors in the mix that aren't on this diagram I currently have or the FXDP one I have. So I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do like a process of elimination and figure out what goes where. Basically what I've got going on, I've got all these ready to go. I've got my headlight bucket ready to go. I'm about to start putting like the Deutsch connector sides on, you know, harness versus headlight. And I'll put it all together and we'll make sure the left side controls all make sense before we move to the right side. Now what I'm doing, I'm just getting the harness to the headlight bucket sorted. So, one thing I'm hoping is that I have enough room for this. I think I do. I believe I do. If I can get it to sit where it needs to sit. Get that ring on. Moment of truth. I'm going to turn my key on. I should have a low beam. I'm not sure if that's gonna, yeah, it makes out. I should have a high beam with my high beam switch. Should have a left signal. And I should have a horn, which is probably a wimpy horn because there's a small horn on here. So let's see. Perfect. All right, so far so good. Got left side hand controls done. Went ahead and put some heat shrink tube all the way down into the harness here. And same thing, back into the bucket. All right, y'all, that's gonna be a wrap on today's episode. We didn't achieve the goal that I set at the beginning of the episode, but I'm okay with that because we made some progress. And some progress is better than no progress, right? With that said, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button, subscribe for more updates, and stay tuned for next week's episode, to which I will be completing the wiring by finishing out the right side hand control, the speedometer, and the indicator lights, as well as finally, without question, crossing wiring off of the list for good. See you guys next week. Peace.